The fastest way to become a millionaire in 2025 and in this age of AI is by building your personal brand. Yes, I said that. If you're new on my channel, you'll be wondering, how can I monetize my personal brand and become a millionaire from this brand? That's all I'll be talking about in this model 3 from my social media marketing course. If you know you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and I still have other courses about social media marketing and content strategy right beneath or beside this video. Now I'll be explaining to you what personal branding really means. Your personal brand is not your logo, neither is it your color palette. Your personal brand is your reputation online, and it is what people are going to know you for. Before anybody buy anything from you, even though it's a service, a product, whatever you're selling, software, they need to know that you understand their problem. And how do they know this? Either they have connected with you or they have built connection or trust with you. The fastest way to build an audience on social media today is not by selling, it's not by offering a service, it's not by giving them a product, it's by building trust. And how can you build trust? By building a personal brand, because people don't just buy from logos, they buy from people because of trust. That trust is there to bridge that gap. So in essence, your personal brand is how people perceive you and how people talk about you in the room when you're not there. It's either they see you as the go-to person in your niche, or they see you as an authority in your niche, with various methods in which I'll be talking about in this course model. So if you know you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like video as we go deep into what a personal brand really means. So after understanding yourself and knowing what a personal brand really means, there is the next variable is positioning yourself as a problem solver. A lot of people make this mistake, especially in the marketing niche. They speak vaguely about the problem they solve. They speak vaguely about their services. They make too much promise. Building a personal brand, you need to be clear on the problem you're solving, so that when your audience see you, they know directly that, okay, this is what this person stands for. This is this person's value. This is this person's social proof. This is how you portray your dream outcome, and everything, every other thing that entails in how they perceive you or how they see you as the go-to person in that niche. This is how you build an audience that trusts you. If you position as a problem solver, instead of just speaking vaguely or making empty promises or making offers every day, you position yourself as a problem solver. This is what I do and this is how I do it, and just be clear on that. Number one variable in positioning yourself as a problem solver is be known for solving one problem consistently. It's not today you are talking about personal branding, tomorrow you are talking about um, sports, next tomorrow you are talking about um, fitness. You're talking about different things. You are going to confuse your audience. Today you're talking about real estate, next tomorrow you're talking about content, or the next day you're talking about medicine or another line or what you studied in the university. You have to complement all these things to fit into your desire and amplify them in a way that you are speaking about one particular problem. Just like me now, my what I always talk about is social media marketing, content strategy, personal branding, and the right mindset. All these message I speak about complements each other. You never see me going to talk about fitness. You never see me going to talk about this, because it is not my message and that's not the problem I'm trying to solve. So once you understand the problem you're trying to solve and speak or every time make your message and your content pillars around it, this is how you position yourself as a problem solver. Let me give you an example of a clear message that solves a problem. You are a social media manager. Instead of saying I'm a social media manager, I help businesses stay visible and attract the right clients and customers online through social media. Can you see the difference? Instead of just saying you're a social media manager, you are selling out the value of what you actually do and the results you actually help these business owners to get. Can you see? Another example, using a personal trainer. Instead of saying I'm a personal trainer, I help keep you in shape and help you build a body that gives you the right confidence and make you proud of yourself. Can you see the variables here that make you stand and position as a problem solver, instead of just saying I help you keep fit? Now, after positioning as a problem solver, there are three core elements in building a personal brand. Number one is visual consistency. Your profile picture, your covers, and your bio must be visually consistent. It's not here you're solving on one problem, here you're talking about another thing. Use the same colors on all your platform, use the same font on all your platform, and let your bio speak about what you're doing with a call to action. I see most people making this mistake. They don't optimize their bio regularly on all their various platforms. Your bios shouldn't rent a space on your social media platform. Optimize it regularly so that it doesn't look dormant and people always know that you're active and you understand their problem and you are evolving with what your client actually need at that point in time. Number two, your voice consistency. Your message, your tone, your values must be consistently represented online. Your message is what your content is talking about. Your values is what you hold internally. And your tone, the way you speak. Are you a high volume person? Are you a high energy? Are you a low energy? This is the repetition on how you give in the reps or how you appear. So that they easily match your energy. Your audience can easily match your energy and you can easily attract the people that are on the same frequency with you. The third core branding element, which is very, very important, and before I say it, make sure you have liked this video and you have subscribed on my channel. This keeps me going. Thank you. Yes, proof, very important. Testimonials, client results, and client stories. This will help you position, and this is the social proof so that people know that you have solved this particular problem before and there is a likelihood of achievement if they come to you or if they need your service or if they need your product. Now you know the three elements of building a personal brand online: visual consistency, proof, and voice consistency. Let's now go deep on how you can build an authority. I see a lot of people doing this. They get a skill and they start immediately positioning as an authority. Let me tell you, before you become an authority in your niche, you must have paid your dues, made the sacrifices, stay at least 3 to 4 years in that niche. Don't be in a hurry. Just learn on the process and start building on the process. You don't need to get everything figured out. You just need to start, and when you start you figure everything out on the way and you get more clarity. Yes, and the difference now is that you've watched this video and you know that instead of going to, because you can't get all the results all at once, it's a process. You need to fail, you need to get it, and you need to continue. You need to know what works, you need to optimize, iterate, and know what works before you can position completely as an authority. And this takes time. You cannot outsmart it, you cannot use tactics to fly this part away. So it's very, very necessary that you know all the different variables that make you position as an authority, especially when you have done the time. Now let's talk about authority. Who is an authority in an area of specialization, in a niche, in a subcategory? An authority is someone that's seen as a go-to person, someone that has been there for long, someone that has that experience, someone that is a thought leader. So the fastest way for you to rise to an authority, if you're just starting up, or if you want to build your personal brand, you've been online but you want to build your personal brand. Now, share your wins, share your losses. It's not everything like the whole perfect stuff. Share yourself, be able to tell your story, be able to talk about how you came to that particular stage you are. Be able to, like, I see a lot of people making this mistake. They don't want to, when they are beginning, like when they are starting their career, they don't want to come, don't want to show up. They are waiting for the perfect time. I can say this because I faced that. Although when I was growing my this marketing career, I started posting on LinkedIn, like, but I was really not comfortable in my skin. So immediately you start, if you're starting, try to show what you're learning. This is what is going to compound and build trust over time because people have already seen you as you are starting. So it all makes sense that after some months, some years, you have field experience and you've been showing the work you're doing. You'll be indirectly seen as the go-to person. Secondly, learn to collaborate with others. Collaborate with people in your niche and people outside your niche, but people that have your brand values. Yes, not just people in your niche, people outside your niche. And from there, you take their audience and you exchange audience. That's like Collaboration is like one of the fastest way to grow an audience. Yes, so collaborate with people in your niche and outside your niche. Try to, even though it's on webinars, on live stream, or events, even by networking. Self networking is the fastest way to rise in the ladder of knowing people in your niche. So the more you network, the more you network, the more your network rise, and the more you rise in your network. Yes. The third one on my list in building an authority, learn to go on live, speak on podcast, speak on events. Yes, don't just be a spectator. When you go out, show what your potential is. Even though you don't really have anything to say, it's better you take the mic and ask questions than you just sit back, relax, and don't and just answer participants. No, take that mic. If you don't have anything to say, ask questions. Look at what I do. This technique works for me. It works for me a lot. If I don't have anything to say in an event, I will look for like one of the speakers I know I want to network with. I will look for a question like and ask that person. Or if the person says something that is not really clear, I'll take the mic and you know just try to add to what he has said. But it's that person so that I can get his attention. And this is the fastest way to come up. All these things, it might not pay out once, it might not pay out in time, but as time goes on, you see, it starts compounding and it pays once. So anything you're doing now for your personal brand is an investment for your future. Take it as an investment. Don't see it as something you are expecting. No, personal brand is like a child. You have to groom it, keep grooming it, and keep. That's why you're watching this video. Keep grooming it and keep living on to the basics so that you don't deviate. And yes, that's all for building or positioning as an authority. Yes, building and positioning as an authority is something that takes time. Allow it to compound. So that's the four variables. So the last thing on my list is showing up as the authentic you. That is authenticity. What is authenticity? Authenticity is showing up the way you know you would when nobody is punishing you. Show up just like that, knowing that you're not going to attract any penalty. That's what is killing most people personal brand. Some people, they don't be authentic from the beginning and it affects them at the long run. Show up the way you are, and that's why self-awareness is very important in building your personal brand. You have to be self-aware of some variables. You have to be self-aware of yourself. You have to be emotionally intelligent in anything you're doing so that you can understand your environment, you can understand yourself. And this is a lot this is most of the things that people don't take note of. Once you're telling your story, review don't just review the injury. You can review it when the injury is healed. Don't just come and be talking about when you are doing this thing. Review it at the long run. Show how you healed. Not, I see people making this mistake. Maybe when they go to the hospital, when they have this surgery, they want to post it. No, show it later. And this is how you build a personal brand that people can connect with. Be real over fake and perfection. Yes, just be real. Don't emphasize perfection. Emphasize progress. Yes, that's me personally. No matter how I show up, as long as I'm not deviating and I still carry my message, which is the important thing. So long I have my message and it's intact, I show up. Share stories of both success and struggles. Not every time, congratulations. Tell them how you missed that job opportunity. Tell them how that interview skipped you. Tell them how you made mistake. People, it's all these things people connect to. People trust you when you are raw. That is your like right language, exactly. People trust you when you are raw. So that's all for building a personal brand. If you know you have not liked this video, like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel. Once people see you as a go-to person, sales becomes easy. But how do you turn that personal brand now into money in your account? That's one question. But I'm here to answer that for you. That's what we'll be breaking in our final module. I'll be breaking down how you can turn your influence, your expertise, your knowledge, your information to money in your account. The thing is that information you have is very valuable and people don't know it, and don't pretend that people know it. What you have is very valuable. So like my video, comment. I will see you in the next video. Bye.